Interviewers really don't care what your biggest weakness is, as long as it doesn't impact your ability to do the job. So if they don't care, why do they ask? The reason they ask is because they want to assess your self-awareness, how that weakness impacted your work, and what you did to improve. Because if it is impacting your work, it's probably something that you should improve on. Don't use the really generic ones like I'm a perfectionist, or I care too much, or I'm a workaholic. They've heard all of those before and they've got no substance behind them. Pick one that's true. Here's a couple that I've used in the past. The first one, I'm really calm under pressure. And whilst that might be a positive thing, I'm very aware that to some people, my calmness may give the perception that I don't care, when I absolutely do care. So now I'm very mindful of the words that I use and my body language to let the other person know that I do care. The second example, I've always felt really nervous when I've been giving big important presentations, and I was always concerned that nervousness would come across as a lack of confidence in what I'm saying to the people that I'm presenting to. So to get better at presenting and feeling more comfortable, I've been volunteering to present in smaller team meetings or at smaller networking events. Now when I present, I'm much more confident than I used to be, and I'm working my way up to presenting to larger audiences. And the reason that you should pick a weakness that is true is because the interviewer might just ask some more questions. So they may ask in my examples, how did you know that your calmness was being perceived that way? Or they may ask, what smaller networking events do you go to? And you don't have to make one up on the spot. And they don't really care what some people may think about my calmness. And they don't really care that I used to get nervous presenting to a crowd, because they're not critical parts of the job that I'm applying to. If you've made it this far, you might like my newsletter. Loads of free job search advice and resources. Link is in the bio. And whilst you're there, hit the follow button. Cheers.